You guys hear me okay?
Yeah, Doug, we got you. Head coach Bobby Hurley is joining us. Thanks for the time, Coach. Please start us off with an opening statement, and then we'll move on to questions from the media.
I liked our intensity and our energy on defense. Generated 12 steals. Did a nice job of really making some things happen defensively and get stops. Holding them to 36% was really good. And an important thing for us was guarding the 3-point line. So we held them to 24%. So that certainly helps. So defensively, very pleased with our effort. Just again, Kimani Lawrence is in a really good place right now, playing as good at basketball as I've seen him play, and just got a nose for the ball right now. Is just really moving well without it, finishing. Guys are doing a great job of finding him in good positions, and we had 19 assists for the game, which was another great stat for us in terms of our ball movement. Lonzo Verge, so I played very well, 16, 6 rebounds, 7 assists. So just a really good overall game. And Remy made a bunch of plays, as usual. So it's a good performance, particularly, being very concerned with, with having 3 starters out tonight, and especially JG, because he went through shoot around today and he was really good. And then just had some intestinal issues, and we held him out, and but we were hopeful that he'll be back on Thursday.
Open up. Let's use the raise of hand function. Start off with Nick.
Bobby, would you consider this the most impressive you guys have looked in months? And I know we beat the injury situation and depleted roster into the ground, but to basically have 7 guys and be up by almost 40 points, what do you make of that?
Well, I just think it's we're circling the wagons, whatever you want to say. But the bottom line is Remy Martin's playing at an elite level right now. Kimani Lawrence, the last 2 games, has been outstanding, and really for the last couple of weeks, Kimani's been good. But he's taken his statistics, to a different level to make up for what we don't have right now. And Verge has put together 2 very good games offensively, and then today he rebounded the ball well. So we're getting a lot of contributions, and Chris Austin had 8 and 8, so he took care of business in the paint. So we're doing a lot of things well. I think the guys are playing well together too, which is it was enjoyable to watch them have fun playing basketball. That hasn't always been the case this year.
Ode.
Bobby, was this game really the best of both worlds, not only getting the W, but really being able to manage the minutes so well, nobody playing over 30, and you're facing the same team in 48 hours?
Yeah, it's a quick turnaround, and just to be able to get Remy out of there for the last 8 minutes. He's usually playing huge minutes, and similar for Kimani, and hopefully to also not to risk the potential for another injury that we can't afford right now. But I anticipate seeing a way different team, on Thursday night, and as they have time to look at this film, and we have to reset and have a short memory, take whatever positivity we could take from this game, but go into the next matchup with a clean slate.
Trevor.
Bobby, Washington came out in the man defense and stayed in it for most of the game. What did you see that you guys were able to take advantage of against that, and just your execution overall offensively?
Well, I love our numbers. I thought we shared it well. I touched on the assist totals, and we shot 50% from the field again, and we've been doing that, pretty regularly over the last several games. Our 3-point shooting was good, making 10 for the game. It's a good number. So doing a lot of things well at that end, and they kind of showed the zone a little bit, and then got more into a matchup, after a pass or 2. So, we kind of ran a lot of our man offense in this game.
Doug.
Bobby, just with everything that Remy has gone through this year with his grandfather and the slow start, just how nice is it to see him really pick it up this last stretch of his last year and really play like he's capable?
I think since the second Arizona game, he's been a different player, and it's been the player that I've grown accustomed to coaching, and just our level of communication has improved, as the game's going on. He's seeing things out on the floor and, just making great plays out there, and he's doing it with passion, and, he's competing. He's like playing as good as anybody in the conference right now.
Jacob?
Bobby, you mentioned how important it was to have Kimani play the way he played just with the guys that you had out tonight, but I'm curious what the impact was of Chris Oston doing what he was able to do and just kind of being able to do it on a night where you guys are out a couple guys.
Yeah, I like Chris's activity out there. He was, he finished around the basket. He made his free throws, which was great. And then he generated a couple of additional possessions for us. And so that's who he has to be. He's got to be a live wire in the paint around the basket. And so I thought he did a very nice job tonight.
All right. Thanks for the time, Coach.
Thank you.
Kimani Lawrence is joining us. Thanks for the time, Kimani. We'll go straight to questions from the media using the raise hand function. Please use a raise hand function if you have a question. Jacob?
Kimani, just over the course of the last two games, it seems like you've really picked it up and you've made a couple changes to your game that have really helped you. I'm just curious from you what it is that you have changed and what it is that you've worked on to be able to put yourself in the position that you're in right now.
I just been doing a lot of work with the coaches on my game, and that just gives you a lot of confidence, so that's one thing. But a lot of guys out get a lot of opportunity, and the team's been we've been playing a lot better. We made like big strides, so we've been finding each other, playing more as a team and stuff like that.
Empty bottles.
Yeah. Those are some of the biggest things, just confidence, playing more together, utilizing each other.
Trevor?
Kimani, you mentioned confidence tonight. You tied a career high in points from your sophomore year. I know you had a good start to that season, but how are you just feeling with your confidence compared to other points in your career?
Yeah, I'm in a really good place right now. I got a good rhythm going, the routine going. And my teammates, they're helping them a lot. Coach is helping them a lot. A lot of things is going right for them.
Michelle?
Kimani, how nice was it to get a big lead, have a lot of guys in the game, and you guys really look like you're having fun out there, and you haven't won a game this big in a very long time.
It's a really good feeling, we're getting our stride. I know in like past seasons we get a good stride going early on, but we got a good stride going on right now heading into tournament season, picking up some momentum. We lost a couple games, but we still like where we at right now as a team. So especially having fun like that and seeing how things could be every game, it's just definitely something to look forward to.
Kimani Lawrence is awesome. We love it.
Any other questions for Kimani? All right. Thank you.
Thanks, Kimani.